Hey guys, Mr. Mackey here. Now yesterday we started on circles and I showed you how to find the circumference of a circle. And a challenge I set you was, using this knowledge, I want you to find out how much it would cost me to build a fence around this garden with a diameter of 10 metres. And yes, you will need a calculator for this. So the first thing we have to do is actually work out how long our fence needs to be. So how long is our circumference? So you do pi times our diameter, so we do pi multiplied by 10, and that would get us, well, 10 pi. But I want to do it to 2 decimal places. Why? Because then you have an exact measurement to help us with the next part. So we do 10 pi, but then you press the S and the D, and you get 2 decimal places, 31.42 metres. Now, 5 metres costs us £20. So, how many sets of fences will we need? So if one set's 5 metres, we just need to divide 31 by 5. So 31 divided by 5, or 31.42 to be more precise, or 2 decimal points, divided by 5 will be 6.284. So most people will say, well, you'll need 6 sets of fences then, because that's rounded. But there's one problem. If we only need 6 sets of fences, that means there's 0.284 of fence that's not been fenced. So we need enough to cover the whole of it. And if we just bought 6, there's a bit left behind. So we're going to need 7 sets of fences. So if we need 7 sets, we just multiply that by our £20, and that means the total cost will be £140. Now today we're still going to focus on circles, but we're not going to focus on circumference, perimeter. We're going to be focusing on area. Now, for the area, we need to know one simple thing, and that is the radius of a circle. Now the radius is how far it takes to get from the edge of the circle to the centre of a circle. In a way, it's actually half of the diameter. That's how you know. So when you halve the diameter, you get the radius. Now to find the area of a circle, which may I remind you is how much it fits inside the shape, we do pi, like before, and you multiply it by the radius, which we'll call r, squared. So all you have to do to find the area is you square your radius and you multiply that by pi. We can also leave our area in terms of pi or to 2 decimal places. Now for this one I'm going to leave it in terms of pi. Now I have a radius of 6 metres and I want to find the area. So what you do is we do pi multiplied by our radius, which is 6, squared. Now 6 squared is 36, so in essence it's just pi multiplied by 36. And that will get us 36 pi, which is the answer. So in this one, the area is just 36 pi. But is that it? No, we have to remember our units, remember? Because it's in metres in the question, it's metres squared in the answer. Because remember, when we're using the area, we do metre squared. We did it with squares and triangles. Why not for circles? Now let's leave this one to 2 decimal places. I have 7.2 centimetres. What's the area? So you do pi multiplied by 7.2 squared. And then what do? You press S to D here. And you will get to 2 decimal places the area, which is 162.86. And don't forget, at the very end, we write metres squared, because it's area. But what about ones where we don't know the radius to find the area? Well, this question, there's a bit of a benefit because we have the diameter, which is 10 metres. So all we have to do is halve that diameter to find our radius. So our radius is 5 metres. Then we can carry on with what we were doing. So we do pi multiplied by 5 squared, which gets you 25 pi, but I want this one to 2 decimal places. So S to D, and you will get the answer 78.54 metres squared. Now, this is all you need to know to find the area. You just need to remember you do pi times the radius squared. Now, let's do a challenge. Now, most rooms you know are probably rectangular, but I have some rooms at my school which are actually circular. It's quite weird. Now, this room has a diameter of 9 metres. It's quite small, and because there's an opportunity during the summer holidays to do a bit of redecorating, I want to get a brand new carpet. Now, to get 7 metres squared worth of carpet, it's £15. How much will it cost me to carpet my whole office? Now, think about what we did to find a radius for this, and then think about what I did for the challenge from yesterday. If you don't reach the area of the actual circle, you might need more than the set you have. Think about those questions, use this, good luck, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys.